What is the most mall ninja thing that you own? I'll go first, because mine is this ballistic backpack with level 4 plates. In it I have my Canik SFX, but the reason I like it so much is because it matches my new favorite carry gun, the MC9. It can use the same magazines, and so what we're going to talk about though is how I have this MC9 set up. So we're going to start off with the Dickens Drill. If you're not familiar with it, Eli Dickens stopped some dirtbag at a mall, and the thing is we're trying for 40 yards and 10 rounds under 15 seconds. 80% have to be hits. It starts from concealment. Let's shut up and shoot. Okay. Ha! Didn't lock back. My first shot went left. I know that for sure. That was a sloppy beginning. 0.83 and 0.73 for our 10 rounds. Hey! So it looks like I got 80% in the A zone and just 2 in the B zone. I'll take that any day. Now let's talk about the gun. So the first step in making the MC9 my carry gun was of course getting a good holster for it, and I hit up my friends over at Werkz. They make precision holsters for guns with lights. That's their focus. And so we have this the Streamlight TLR7 on this gun, and this is their M6 holster with a radius magazine holder. The radius holster system's pretty cool because we have the magazine here, but if we wanted to, we could put like a TDI sheath on it, and if we wanted to put the sheath here and have the knife and the magazine and the gun, you can get carried away, but it's really cool. And if you've been watching my earlier videos, you've also seen me wear their Origins holster. It has a nice contour, so it also can be used for concealment. My favorite new design that they have is the Outlier holster. It is made primarily for the light itself with some forgiveness in the holster, so now we can use it for anything. So here we have this FNX 45 that I just hit the magazine release on, but we could also put our Glock 34 in here as long as it has the TLR1 as well. So pretty neat, especially for someone like me that tries out a lot of different guns. Anyhow, go over to werkz.com, use code TopShot10 for 10% off your order, and you'll be happy that you did. One round, that's all we had in there. Reload. Hostage. Yeah, nice. All right, so first thing I wanted to do besides put a light and get a holster on it was get a better red dot. The one I threw on was a primary arms. It worked, but I like the Holosuns for a few reasons. One, the solar panel. This is their EPS carry. EPS, of course, because it's enclosed. And man, I work in some dusty stuff, and get in there because you can see dust on the shelf of that, but it's not on the lens anymore. You can see all that dust would be piled up on the lens if it was not enclosed. And so I just hated that. Now, is it perfect? Not exactly, because when you're in a dark situation and you turn on that light, the dot, if you're going to ambient light, which I usually try to do, it's going to be washed out and you won't be able to see your dot so well. But of course you do have options, and we could bump it up. You can also change your reticles. It will work without a battery in the right, as long as you have some ambient solar light. So it is a winner. But what we're going to try to do now is something I've done off camera before. 175 yards down range, I have a LaRue sniper target. We can shoot it down and it can pop back up again. I've hit it before. We're going to see if we can hit it again. Yeah, here comes our artillery. I'm going to give it about 2 foot over the head. Oh, it's off to the right. At least I could see where it hit. I heard metal. That's a hit. It didn't fall over. So we're going to keep going until it falls over. Maybe it just hit too low, or maybe it hit the base. I heard a nice loud ding, but but I also saw dirt. Nice. That was the same ding, but that time it fell. Yeah! Okay, so the cool part is I'm doing it with my carry gun. And that's the whole point. If I can do that with the carry gun, well, then that's what matters. If you can do it with the competition rig, well, for defense, that doesn't matter. Let's get one more hit in. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. So let's go over the rest of the things that I did with this. The one more major thing that we did is we switched out the trigger. Not because the trigger was bad, and we didn't change the we didn't change the trigger pull or anything. The MC9 has a great trigger going into it. What I did is I swapped it with the Canik Rival Mate Black Dark Rival that I had, but I wasn't using as much because I also have the steel version that I like more, and I saw in some online forums that you could do that. And so all that did is it took out that plastic pointed one and gave me a nice aluminum flat feel. So the trigger pulls the same, but it's the textile different that I get to feel with my fingertip. That's what's different, and that's what I really liked about it as well. And so one last thing I did after that, the trigger swap, was there is a tight magazine well. They don't do that. Get out! What you'll see is it has some glossy lines on it. You can see 4 points on the corners. Maybe they're just reinforced, and that is what's dragging on the magazine. Now, what I said in the original video when we went through this is that I was told that my model was a pre-production one. I got one of the first ones because I've been begging for it since they gave me a little secret that it might be coming out. And they told me the magazine button itself was dragging on the pre-production ones, but on a lot of the online forums and Facebook groups, they were talking, they do not drop free. There was a trick that you put tape on it, and then you put your frame under a heat, like a hair dryer, or what I did is I threw my frame in a dehydrator at over 150 degrees, forgot about it and left it overnight, got it the next day, and it still doesn't work. So that one little hack didn't work. So if you guys have found something to fix that, let me know in the comments. We'll see what we can do. But all in all, I'm liking this pistol when I can, you know, run 175 yards just with ammo that I just pulled out of a bag. I'm happy with it. What's your favorite gun? Leave it in the comments there, because this one has been mine. Remember to go check out Werkz, WERKZ.com for your holster needs, especially when you have a weapon light. And I guess that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Didn't get it all the way in.